Hey there YouTube and welcome, I'm Richie and today we have 8 tips specific to India and the UAE that can help give you an edge for your own YouTube channel. So you've been watching your favourite YouTubers and influencers and now you want to have a go at it yourself. It can be a daunting experience with the initial challenges of setting up a YouTube channel and becoming a content creator. Where do you start? What do you do? How do you plan and manage your time to reach the goal? By the way, each tip is timestamped for your convenience. Also check out the in-depth article that accompanies this video, also in the description below. With India and the United Arab Emirates, please do bear in mind that you should ensure that you follow the relevant local laws regarding content creation and what can be uploaded to YouTube or any other social media platforms. With that said, here's how it breaks down. Number 1, identify an area you are genuinely passionate and enthusiastic about. Now, many of you may know of Technical Guruji, who is an Indian YouTuber based in the United Arab Emirates. Gaurav has over 21 million subscribers on YouTube and is considered one of the highest paid YouTubers in the world. His humble beginnings can be seen from his reviews of smartphones and tablets in the early days. His reviews and advice are almost exclusively in Hindi, and this has made him the go-to guy for tech reviews in India. Now, Gaurav is a really relaxed, easygoing kind of guy. Delivery is really friendly in a casual manner, and that has ensured a really loyal following and has given inspiration to many Indians and those in the GCC and others in Asia to start their own YouTube channel to help solve others' problems. Let's say you're interested in cooking dishes or the latest trends in fashion or whatever really motivates you. That can be an excellent starting point for your YouTube channel. However, you've got to ensure that it really is something that you believe in, as your enthusiasm can be instinctively felt by your viewers and audience even through the text and videos that you produce. Now, Emirati and GCC YouTuber Khalid Al-Amri has a truly fascinating channel dedicated to stories about the Middle East and sharing this with the world. He travels all over the world and basically records cultural exchange, and it's really fascinating to watch. So Khalid and Gaurav definitely resonate strongly with their audiences, so definitely do check them out. I'll be posting their channels and all the channels in the description below. Check it out. Number 2, find a unique niche. So, it might be difficult to think up the next greatest thing. However, try to think from the point of view of solving a problem. Maybe it's your own problem, maybe it's a problem somebody else is experiencing. Think about your own circumstances though first and how a certain niche could help with your problems. There's always a niche which has not been filled at all and can be lucrative. Resist the temptation to copy another content creator's ideas and concepts. Instead, think more like an improvising jazz musician, creating new concepts from previous ideas and applying that to a new niche. Think about narrowing any general areas that you're considering into 2 to 3 narrow, specific areas to determine your niche. A famous example of a YouTuber who focused on a niche is the entertaining and refreshingly direct tech lead, also known as Patrick Hsu. Patrick is a former technical lead at Google and Facebook in Silicon Valley, California, in the States, and he's known as his very direct and straightforward views on the tech industry and working within it. Tech Lead focuses on programming, reviews of resumes for big tech firms, and entrepreneurial advice. Recently, he's gone into cryptocurrency and sharing his experience with that. He also does title most of his videos as a millionaire in parenthesis, which is mildly hilarious, and his wit is incredibly funny for those who get it. Number 3, consider how to create content which provides value to your followers and audience. Content is the value that you offer and demonstrate to your viewers for them to consume. Also, interacting and listening to your audience is important in being able to make continually relevant videos and offer vital information. Create content that will actually help your viewers with whatever problem they have. Value can be advice or your experiences, or even a review or guide on how to do something. great example of this is Linus Sebastian of Linus Tech Tips, who started out giving advice on PC hardware and different devices. At the time he was working at NCIX. Now at the time he started, there were not many content creators providing the value and relevant information in such a concise and quick manner, and with his unique humour. For myself, when I was watching his videos, I was always keen to see what's next coming from him, and today he commands a significant following as well as bringing on board new viewers who are looking to learn more. So in this regard, it can be said that he is one of the masters of creation of content on YouTube, and he leaves the viewer with a sense of having received something new and interesting and building a hunger in the viewer to learn more. Number 4, get familiar with a video editor. Acquire the skills to create video content using Adobe Premiere, DaVinci Resolve or Kdenlive. Whether you use Mac, Windows or Linux, there are plenty of options to use production software to create great YouTube videos. Two of the industry standards are the ubiquitous Adobe Premiere Pro and Blackmagic's DaVinci Resolve. Adobe offer a free demo of Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve is free from Blackmagic Design. However, certain features are disabled and are available only on the paid license. There is also Apple Final Cut Pro for the Mac OS operating system and Magic's Vegas Pro, which runs on Windows, and these are both available on a paid license. On the free and open source side, there is the capable Kdenlive, which is produced by KDE, the German firm behind the Plasma desktop environment on Linux. Or there is the lightweight video editor Shotwell. Number 5, create a marketing and promotion plan. So here are some areas that you can consider to promote your YouTube channel. Specialization. Think about how a niche specializes in a certain area and what your competition looks like. Can you offer value that no one else is offering? Concentration. How can you focus your efforts on building your audience? All of your promotional efforts should be geared towards communicating with your audience and keeping that conversation between the two of you going. You then need to determine who is the target demographic for your channel. Differentiation. What are the goals and motivations of the people who want to view your channel? Try to genuinely understand them and their position and how you could solve problems for them. Put yourself in their shoes. Segmentation. Who are the best audience? Consider where you will put your time into promoting your channel and whether you need to focus on outreach or more advertising and blog posts in order to identify your best audience. Number 6, languages and regionalization. Consider which regions or language you want to target. As examples, for India perhaps, you want to target a particular regional state, a language, let's say the state of Gujarat and the Gujarati language. In the GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council, as an example there, perhaps you can make content tailored to Emirati Arabic dialect speakers. In India, there are many opportunities to reach out through content to different linguistic communities. Beside the wide use of Hindi in the northern states of India, there is the vibrant Tamil communities in the south of India or Telugu speakers in Telangana, just to name but a few. The possibilities are endless. You may want to use English as this can reach across all states of India. In the Gulf countries, there are small but subtle differences in Gulf Arabic dialects in the UAE, Saudi Arabia and Kuwait, but to name a few. If you are a Gulf Arabic speaker, you can use your advantage of understanding the language to provide good content. In the Middle East, in particular in the UAE, Oman and Qatar, English is understood mainly by the younger generations. However, do keep in mind that the majority of people prefer to communicate solely in Gulf Arabic, whether it's written or spoken. So to sum up the points, choose your regionalization, choose your language, decide on how your content will fit the region or regions you are targeting. And this leads to the next point, and possibly the most important point of all. Number 7, cultural sensitivity and respect, considerations and understanding. This point is frequently overlooked, and for India and the Gulf states, this is incredibly important. Our pick for the most important tip for content creators who wish to understand making content that resonates with those in India and in the GCC is to first and foremost respect the cultural and religious sentiments of those countries. Further to this is to respect in both regions the laws regarding social media content. Otherwise, you may find yourself in contravention of the said laws. If approached with a rigid mindset or closed mind where you transpose or force your culture and worldview onto these areas, you may end up mystified or baffled as to why your efforts have failed and why you have no traction in these areas. These cultures have very ancient and defined worldviews and civilizations, and strong familial and tribal bonds. If you have the opportunity, you should travel to these places to get a sense of the life and the pace of things there. Otherwise, try to reach out to people from those countries and make friends. Watch videos on YouTube about cultural aspects and the religious fabric of India and the Gulf states. 8. Analytics and optimization. Last but by no means least, having a solid understanding of your analytics and optimizing your channel are incredibly important. Using Google Analytics, plugins like the excellent TubeBuddy or vidIQ can provide you with invaluable data about which videos or content are resonating with your intended audience. It allows you to make adjustments to get the optimal traffic flowing to your channel. As you grow your channel from the start into one that is a dedicated and loyal following, you can continually tailor your content for your audience and their tastes. If you haven't already, please check out our in-depth article accompanying this YouTube video on our website in the description below, and be sure to comment where we will do our best to reply to you. If you liked our content and wish to support us, please check out our TubeBuddy affiliate link. Dhanyavad and shukran, and thanks for watching.